Ducks will put total leather and will get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. So the Ohio State Buckeyes return team didn't help matters out much there. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter, but over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Looks as if he'll work his way forward and get it up to about the 11-yard line. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success.
Open runway ahead. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So Oregon's offense will go to work for the first time. And here comes this quarterback. When he takes the field, he brings a certain swagger and charisma out there that not only the entire team, the entire stadium seems to feed off of.
You can feel it. It's different. It's special. Guys like this don't come around very often, but he makes the whole team better, but the belief is strong because he continues to make plays and be there for his team every time they need him.
What an individual effort that time, beating his guys, getting in the backfield and making a play. Ohio State has had so many dominant D-linemen in recent years, right? The Bosa brothers, Chase Young. You know those guys are watching this game. They're proud of what they just saw. This dude is a game winner.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back to... And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line. And the Ducks send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looking for a block, it's Johnson. He gets a block. First and 10 from their own 1, and they really need to create some breathing room. Wide receiver shows motion. Handoff to the lone back. He's loose at the 15. All kinds of running room. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's the kind of play that might happen only one time in your life if you're lucky. It's like a hole-in-one in golf. Pollock, a 99-yard touchdown run.
When you get almost 100 yards on the day, you're happy. But when you get it on one carry, it's even better. They give it to him. Once he gets past that 2nd level, no one catches him all the way to the house. 99 yards.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important, down 2 possessions, Dave, but they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And it's such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short, they've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Ducks will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll bring it back. It's Johnson. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Then that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, I find it hard-pressed. They're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. I think is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
He's looking to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Snagged in the middle. It's Smith. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. New set of downs after that completion. Throws to the tight end. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingernail. 2nd down after that incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Makes the grab on the left. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field.
And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And the returner will be brought down.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting in terrible field position.
Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. To the air on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they're dragging down after a good return on the interception.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching you. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
That's caught. It's Nash. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. The Buckeyes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Daniels. Makes the catch. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on 3rd, now setting up 4th down.
The Ducks will line up to punt it away. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Running it back, it's Johnson. Slips through the line. Shadow of the goalpost looming. 1st and 10 from their own 1, just looking for breathing room. Gets it out quickly. Oh, he gave him a dead leg. He's loose. Inside the 40. At the 30. 10. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the stomping has commenced.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games.
And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack at the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And the Ducks will punt this one away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll bring it back. It's Johnson. He's got great speed. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. You're getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win, on to next week. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The expressway is wide open. The 40, inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And the extra point is good. Well, they didn't exactly milk the clock on that drive, did they? 2 plays and into the end zone for the touchdown. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure got to him, couldn't get rid of it, and they got him for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field, they got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. He wants to throw. He's going to fire deep. Brings it in down the left side. Can anyone catch him? And he takes it in on the final play of the game. You play through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with the ceiling touchdown.
Man, the defense has got to be kicking themselves. They had the offense pinned.
Illinois will kick it off to get us underway. Here's the return from inside his 10. The Buckeyes offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. The Buckeyes obviously enjoyed the upper hand historically in this battle for the Illibuck.
And the Illibuck Trophy is actually the second oldest football trophy in the Big Ten, only behind the Little Brown Jug, Palmer. So this is some serious tradition. I don't know what the trophy is. I don't know what it's supposed to look like. It looks like a trophy.
Fires the pass, intercepted. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
Oof, and after that pick 6, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There is tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Motion from the offense. From his end zone, he'll go up top. They're trying to get to him. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. This guy makes it look easy, just like a lot of recent Ohio State quarterbacks have.
Now, you can set your watch by these guys. I mean, whether it's C.J. Stroud, Justin Fields, I mean, we can keep going back year after year. They always got a really good signal caller that you can really depend on to make big plays.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
The short hands, it's Hunter. We anticipate this one being much tighter than the last time these two met when it was a blowout, David.
And here's the thing. You got an opportunity right now. You got the football early in this game to show you. This is going to be more of the same, Palmer.
Well, we talked to both coaching staffs and players, and they're all very aware of what happened the last time these two teams played. So expect everybody's A game today. Reese, you're right. We expect this one to be a lot tighter.
To the air, it's Sanders. Makes his connection. Finds a crease at the 20. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He'll just keep slinging it. Grabbed in the middle, it's Nash. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. So Illinois' offense will take the field for the first time. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense set for a first down play. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle. It's Hunter.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Finds a man on the left. Oh, look out! Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. The big explosive play put him right on the edge, but you got to finish the deal. Around the end, it's Smith. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution of the drive by that offense.
Get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll try the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Buckeyes will line up to kick off and start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some break game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here will be huge.
Bully ball on 3rd and short. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in their gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Makes a move. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. And I'd love to see that here.
Oh, look out. There he goes. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. It's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really, really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays with really no risk.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And the pass hits, picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Final play of the quarter coming. They'll leave it with him. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Working the middle, it's complete. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. He'll come out throwing on first down. Coming after him. And they got him for the sack. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. He's looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Oh, picked off.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna let it fly. Wide open. He makes the catch. He's off to the races. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And while this game is all but decided, the offense's job is to score. So they might try to score again. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. A huge chance for points here on third. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Dropping back, it's Sanders. The sweet feet buy a little time. Into the end zone he goes for the 2, and now they lead by 3 possessions. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up there.
Well, we're definitely just trying to stay alive at this point, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
On the move, it's Johnson. He only needs a sliver of daylight. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. Finds his big tight end. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. One last incompletion, and that'll do it.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath the other one sucks into their greedy lungs.
The Blazers will kick it away to start us off. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. So Ohio State's return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese. And it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. The passing game continues to be prolific, and as much as Ohio State has been built on toughness, they've been built recently on the efficient passing game.
I mean, so many good quarterbacks, and you know you're going to get great play calling, great offensive design. Ohio State offenses, every year after year, the names change, but the production continues to be the same.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Trying to find his man on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive game.
Nothing but green ahead. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And it's intercepted. Intercepted. A turnover for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The give on the inside. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Now facing a third down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw, it's Bazelak. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down. And the Blazers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets a block. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better.
And he's running in the open. He's at the 40, the 20. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And he added the extra point. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They'll try the counter. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Blazers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A low line drive and not his best work. Looking for a block. It's Johnson. Slips through the line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with the young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, the back running the rail on the right. Running toward the tape. The tag. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the move from inside his 5. They make the stop on the return, and that is priority 1. You don't want some big return to give up a cheap touchdown on the final play of the half. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football, Palmer, out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Line getting set on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the grab, it's Hunter. At the 45, on his way. And he breaks into the open. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. They'll try to pound their way in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least what a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. First and 10 from inside their own 5. You got to take care of the ball, but there is room to take a shot here. Wide out in motion. With jet sweep pass. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the punishment has been extended.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Burgess. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character.
And the ball's free in the end zone. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. Is this Christmas? Is this the gift-giving season? An absolute gift in the end zone, and the defense takes advantage, recovering the fumble for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into 2.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean,
it's another safety. Can you believe this? Second of the game. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Running it back, it's Judkins. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes if you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring. I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Sanders. Dumps it to the safety valve. Spins away from one. Hit the afterburners, kid. The 30. The 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Feeling some heat. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck for the 2. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The best way this offense can say thanks for that 2 spot is by following it up with a score of their own, David.
Really fun when your defense does that. When they get you back the football and they score some points, Palmer. Put those points up on the board. Usually brag about it, especially defensively. We got more points than you today. Good opportunity for this offense to get more. Yeah,
it's you scratch my back, I scratch yours kind of thing right now. I'll tell you, if this offense is able to go down the field and put up a touchdown, this could be a potentially 9 to 10 point swing based on your defense getting you that safety. You've got great field position now. You've got to take advantage.
They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got a lot of running room. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the route is on. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. It's Burgess. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. When you know you... Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And he takes this from inside the 5. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense is going to be backed up thanks to that lackluster return. And here he comes, and you may think that you can take a wide receiver out of the game plan, but Jesse, with this guy, he sort of believes, I'm him. I'm the dude.
Yeah, and he gives defensive coordinators nightmares, too. I swear, when you watch this guy's highlight tape, man, he scares you to death with his speed. He can take the top off the defense. He can change the game, David, on any given play.
And so how many different ways can I continue to give him touches? You know, they're going to split him out wide. I'd hand him the football. I'd throw it to him quick. I'd throw it to him deep. This is a playmaker that will be featured.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Quick pass on the jet motion.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Takes his shot. Got his man. The Buckeye aerial attack continues to be prolific. You feel as if they're on the verge of scoring on any snap.
And it's such a good blend between such great offensive talent year after year after year that you see go to the draft, but also great play calling, great play design. They've always got it working, and you know this offense is always capable of hanging 40 points and making it look easy.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Fast motion from the offense. They're going to throw it again. Catch in the middle, it's Hunter. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Comes out throwing on first down. Finds his man, it's Nash.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their sleep. The quarterback took his steps, threw it on time. Great route by the receiver. Nice job securing the catch.
They'll run it on first and goal. And they corral him at the 2-yard line.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. He'll start the return inside his spot. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense will have its first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
And a sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the defense has the opponent backed up in their own end, and they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback. You see the athleticism in this.
And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him.
They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Chanticleers will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. On the return, it's Johnson. He's got great speed. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And it's so hard to get these guys on the ground. They're such good athletes nowadays, and you could see, had a chance to wrap him up, but he's so elusive. He gets out of the tackle, still forces the incompletion, but man, these guys are a nightmare to try to get up.
And a big play on the left sideline. Excellent awareness to get that foot in bounds. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State,
off he goes. At the 30. He's at the 10. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. The Buckeyes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback keeps it. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Looking for a man. It's Dampier. Getting some heat. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir, we're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only do they score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy.
Open runway ahead. The 30. Running inside the 20. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Ohio State! And the pummeling has started. That one might have put the finishing touches on this game.
This one is over. Game, set, match. The defense had a chance to maybe kind of keep their team in it, but the offense said, take it to the locker room.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Back to pass, it's Dampier trying to get to him. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. And the Chanticleers want to pick up the tempo. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Slips away. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. I guess they believe the entire field is 4-down territory. A bit of an odd choice, but they'll go for it on 4th and 12 miles. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
Timeout called by the offense. Clock stopped with 21 seconds left.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total dominance.
Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. The Buckeyes return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. This has an old school feel to it as this running back makes his way onto the field and all eyes are fixed. They are glued on him.
Yeah, the old school, because nowadays it's usually quarterbacks and the other guys that get all the attention. But this guy's so good. He is the focal point. He's the guy everybody's looking to. He's the tone setter. He's the physical bell cow for this team. He will get the rock early and often.
Wasting no time taking a shot. All kinds of running room. The 20. He's at the 10. And the Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. You want to talk about coming out and setting the tone and making your presence known immediately.
And every coach talks about it all during the week, how important it is to start fast. But coming out and executing, it's another thing. Great start for the offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. And how about this Buckeye defense? This is not all flash and score around here these days.
And when you've seen Ohio State really be great and make those playoff runs, you always pick out those big defensive linemen that can get their hands on the quarterback and get him on the ground like they did right here.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return, it's Johnson. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. From his end zone, looking to throw, got to take care of the ball. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders, they are coming. They're running at you hard, so you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's loose. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And how about the offense being aggressive, willing to drop your quarterback into the end zone? He gets tackled into safety, gets the ball out, and the receiver does the rest. 98 yards to the house. What an explosive play.
Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you...
And the pass is intercepted.
Tell you what, when you come out of your own end zone, you know, the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space, so if you punt after that point, you can pin them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. He makes a grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The offense starts with a short field. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They will score! Touchdown, Buckeyes! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 28-0. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. They got him down pretty quickly, but they're set up now at the 21-yard line.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision.
Touchdown, Ohio State! Reeled it in and just made the house call. And with the way he's throwing it right now, there are some big names at the top of that record list. J.T. Barrett, Dwayne Haskins, Justin Fields. Might be getting ready to move them down a notch.
And moving those guys down, that's a day. That's the day you dream about. That's the day where the ball's barely touching the ground. You're in a zone, and everything is going your way.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Pressure coming. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David is sort of like the doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Lets it fly. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And now on second down for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Finds the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
Past the 45. The expressway is wide open. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. You better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. And the returner is stopped. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. And while that first half certainly wasn't what they had in mind, maybe a big comeback is in the offing here in bowl season.
And I think that's a nice way of saying they were awful in the first half. They were terrible. Bowl games, you wonder about motivation. One thing I know, they were clearly not...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And it's his fourth interception of the game. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So Reese with that...
Can anyone catch him? He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the beatdown has ensued. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. That one's going to get a little star mark decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team out there getting set. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's been that kind of day for this offense, right? It seems like anything they're dialing up just simply isn't working. But at this point, David, I don't know if it's even worth trying to run the ball.
Probably not. You're getting destroyed.
And he goes down back at the 1-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number.
Makes a move. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. First down to start the drive after the break. They want that clock to run. At the 40, there he goes. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. You're not not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this, if you're on offense, don't go on social media this way.
And now the ball, that'll be a safety. The ball was loose in the end zone. It goes out in the back, and they're probably lucky it wasn't recovered for a touchdown. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Leaves it with the running back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the punishment has been extended. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to try to return this one. It's great to think you're going to score every time you return it, but man, what a bad decision. He's down at the 6. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on 1st down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. Still on his feet. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had